Have you ever wondered what merit and demerit goods are? Me neither! So let's start by introducing our characters. This guy's name is Bayram, and this girl's name is Minira. Bayram loves smoking and drinking, especially bira peya. Minira, on the other hand, is a teacher and loves museums, education, and books, especially books by the famous economist author Besnik Bislimi. Oh, and she hates smoking. Now let's see what we can do with this information. Merit goods could be education, health service, going to a museum, or even voluntary work. Merit goods have two characteristics. Minira does not realize their true benefit, and they have positive externalities. Very good, Minira. Demerit goods could be drinking alcohol, smoking cigarettes, or even taking drugs. Demerit goods have two characteristics. Bayram does not realize the true costs of smoking, and demerit goods will have negative externalities. That's very unhealthy, Bayram. But what are externalities now? An externality is defined as a benefit or cost that is imposed on a third party, such as society or a consumer of a good or service. Since Minira loves education, museums, and books, this will likely create positive externalities. Since Bayram loves smoking and drinking, this will likely create negative externalities. Now let's elaborate these two terms further. In the case of education, which is widely considered to be a merit good, Minira cannot possibly know the specific private benefit of her getting good grades at school. She will be well aware of the sacrifice required to study, but will not know the benefits to them in terms of a future job, salary, status, or skills. Therefore, with education, as with other merit goods, there's a significant information failure in terms of expected benefits. Also, Minira does not know that the fact that she studies will benefit others in the future. The better job that she gets, the more taxes she will pay, and the greater the benefit to those who receive welfare benefits and transfer. However, putting a value on these external benefits is impossible. Because of the above, it is likely that merit goods will be underconsumed and undersupplied. If Minira knew the actual benefits, she would consume at this point. But instead, she does not know the true benefit and therefore she consumes here. This gap over here represents the external benefit that Minira could get if she would actually know the benefits and consume at the point where marginal social cost would equal marginal social benefit, but since we're largely driven by self-interest, it is unlikely that we will consume there. Now let's see what Bayram's graph looks like. Bayram is probably not aware of the external costs that he's causing by smoking and drinking, therefore he consumes at point B. The triangle here represents the welfare loss that Bayram is causing. He could be consuming at point A, but instead he is over-consuming at point B. Now let's recap what we've just learned. Merit goods will create positive externalities, are likely to be underconsumed and undersupplied, while demerit goods will create negative externalities, are likely to be overconsumed and oversupplied. But how do we increase the consumption of merit goods? Well, the government could either increase supply of those goods or increase demand for those goods. How to decrease the consumption of demerit goods? Well, the government could place excise taxes or place regulations on consumption, for example, legal minimum age of 18. Minira cannot wait for her benefits, while Bayram wishes and is determined to stop smoking.
Created using Powtoon.